I say a very big welcome to everybody who's joined us for today. Welcome to the dashboard, and of course, this is Trending Matters. My name is OJ Aito. And yes, we bring to you the trending matters that happened in the course of this week and a bit of last week, just to make sure that everybody is abreast of what they're supposed to be abreast of. Once again, my name is OJ Aito, just in case you didn't hear for the very first time I said it. So what exactly was the hula baloo about this week and a bit of last week? We will start with the story of our dear brother, Hushpuppi, and the challenges that is happening right now. We hear that it's going to be, or he has been extradited. But the question now is, where exactly has he been extradited to? You know that the FBI will not take someone and bring him to Nigeria. You know that, right? So it's most likely this guy has been extradited, to Donald Trump's country instead of Muhammadu Buhari's country. So moving on. What is happening in our society? Only God will help us. So, this thing before corruption and all forms of egunjaism and jazzism started with politicians. But now, it's not only Hushpuppi and politicians are doing their own. We now have ladies, women are now doing this thing. If your name is Femi, or your name has 2 syllables, so sorry, it can't work because my name has 2 syllables. So if your name is Femi, or it has something to do with women, you understand? Just take care of yourself. Pray well. If you have money, pray harder, because the focus is not on the broke boys or the broke men. It is on the rich ones, or the ones that try to act like they are rich. You understand? The jazz that people are using nowadays to look for, things are going to be wet, very, very wet, just to get you. You understand? And if your wife's jazz is not stronger, because now they say it's the survival of the fittest. If your wife's jazz is not stronger than the jazz of the babe that wants you, you are dead. You are gone for life. So, if your name is Femi, or you have friends that bear Femi, or before, you used to cry, Femi, just go and be washing your head now.
For example, if you're making a request for a man, like for a man's attention, a man's money, a man's love, or whatever, we're going to request for that man's name, that man's details. For example, while preparing products for the special package, we observe prayers, we perform white rituals and all of that. While doing these things, we have to call your name and call that person's name. That is why I said you cannot use a special package on multiple persons, because a product or a box or a package that has been prepared for Femi cannot be used on Lawal.
The question of the executive chairman, the question of the chairman of the executive jet, exactly what happened with Naira Marley, we don't understand. Because someone's surname is Fashola, you automatically just believe and accept that there's only one Fashola in the whole of Nigeria. And you call yourself the chairman of the executive jet services of Nigeria. I don't want to even say whether you knew or you didn't know. Yes, sir. Because if we start to argue it, Nigerians will not stop. It will just start to trend again. We can't be giving them trending news every time like that just for free. Do you get? So, but if we look at this letter well, I don't even know what exactly is happening or what happened in the history of Nigeria when men were supposed to be educating and learning how to write simple, formal letter. Look at this guy's letter. You want to know who? Let me read it for you. It was titled, Flight for 13th June 2020 done by Executive Jet Services Limited to Abuja. We hereby apologize for the above flight with your permit reference, FMA, blah, 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 blah. Please, the flight was to carry a judge to Abuja on Sunday the 14th of June 2020 as required, and permit was granted based on the application. But unfortunately, when I called the judge on Saturday morning to inform him that we have the permit, he then said he has reached Abuja already. You understand? With a different flight that someone gave him a lift to Abuja. And to Kokini, the person should be brought back to come and write in echo. This person was writing as if he's talking in the beer parlor. And this person is the chairman of the executive jet services. Of course, you can employ me. See, I'm available for employment if you want to employ me. If you have the money to pay me, why not? I'll work for you. I'm just saying that you should learn how to write. At least if you can't learn how to write, employ someone that can learn how to write. This is why we are we are working. By the way, let me follow Jami. You see, we train people, corporate organizations. Yes, sir. We train, let me speak properly now. We train corporate organizations on corporate communication. Okay, so if you need our services, hey, hit us up right away. We could help you out in training your staff and even you on how to communicate in a corporate way. Back to our way, Jare. Sorry, if your child wrote this thing, Jalega, if you wrote it, fire yourself first of all. How can we be writing like this? As if that is not enough, APC now came and said that they will not be left out of this letter writing. So they too now wrote their own letter. This one came from, unfortunately, came from my own state, the heartbeat of the nation, Edo State, from Esako people. See what they wrote. This letter came with letter-headed paper. It's All Progressive Congress, APC is a APC Leaders Forum, Ward 7, Esako East Chapter, Edo State, 16th June 2020. The Ward 7 Chairman, Esako East, All Progressive Congress, Okpala. Dear Chairman, resignation of membership. Number 1, are you aware that Obaseki and Shuaibu have resigned from APC? Number 2, okay, take your broom. I not do again. Engineer Okemokwe Lukman. This is the bastardization of. So finally, we have now come to see that, look, there's difference between showbiz and family biz. And there's someone that understands this thing very, very well. Apparently, she does understand very, very well what this thing might mean. First off, Bobrisky, we know Bobrisky, thumbs up to you. Bobrisky, she understands the situation on ground. Just recently, Bobrisky, his father did birthday, birthday, that's the annual celebration of years, you understand? And Bobrisky was asked to come, or whether he wanted to go by himself, you understand? So he too, he went. But guess what? Idris, what's his name again? Idris, you see? He didn't go in the name or in the skin or in the makeup or in the hairdo or in the breast of Bobrisky. Brethren risky, borrowed himself brain, and he came with face cap. Although he couldn't change the complexion of his skin, but he went flat-chested, yes sir, and he went to his father's birthday party. And of course, he was admitted. You see, this thing shows one small thing. It just simply shows that this guy, he was trained and he remembered his training, even though sometimes he acts as if he doesn't know. But one thing I want to tell you people, see, in all of these things, I would not be surprised if Bobrisky has a very good, healthy relationship with a respectable babe and they are planning to wed. You will be surprised. So there's showbiz and there's family biz. Everything you've heard from me in this particular post, just put it aside, okay?
ò fẹ́ kó lọ. Ibidun, a ò fẹ́ kó lọ. Àbí ń pé ó wá gbàkàrà kó fi jẹ̀kọ. Àtọmọ wálé ò fọ́ sí ọwọ́.
Ibidun Ighodalo lived with us on earth as a mother, as a friend, as a wife, as a lover of life, and she touched many, many, many lives, and she's still touching lives as we speak. But right now she's going to be with the Lord. May her soul rest in peace. May she rest in the bosom of the Lord. And may God give her family a pastor the fortitude and the strength to bear the loss. In Jesus' name. We also lost Dan Foster in the course of the week under blow, and he died of COVID-19. Dan Foster inspired many of us, so many of us. Dan Foster kept us awake at night with his voice. Dan Foster took us to church on Sunday with his voice. The praise jam. May his soul rest in peace and may his legacy live on. In Jesus' name. The matter of rape in our country has reached incredulous levels, and we all have a role to play in making sure that the rape culture dies. We all have played a part, some way, somehow, in helping build this rape culture. Some way, somehow, we all have knowingly or unknowingly played our part. So therefore, we also have the chance and the responsibility to bring it down. Shaitan Babatayo is still in the news, and we all know who Shaitan is, and the accusation that she was raped, or her alleged rape, by D'banj. Shaitan has been interrogated. First, he was arrested and then interrogated by the police. And as at the time of this shoot, of this post, she was still missing. So, what can we do as people? What have we done as people in building or in helping build a rape culture? If you call a lady sexy instead of beautiful, some way, somehow, you've played a part in objectifying women. Don't be lazy. I know you mean to say that she looks stunning, and that she looks beautiful, and that she looks amazing, and that she's witty and intelligent, and that she's well dressed, and that she smells good, and that she's intelligent, and that she does her job very, very well. Not sexy. No, not sexy. If you sing songs that objectify ladies or the woman, you also have played your part in some way. Now, also, if you play this music on media, for example, on TV or on the radio, music that objectify the woman, some way, somehow, we have a part to play. Some way, somehow, we're all responsible. And what can we do? We can change and be better people, be better organizations, and be responsible and tell ourselves that we can make a change for the good. Because rape is a crime. And false accusation also, yes, it's a crime. Just in case you don't know. So even though it looks as if the China plate that serves justice isn't exactly clean, we all have a role to play in helping bring down and eradicate the rape culture. We should do something about it. So many bad news we've heard of deaths, of abuse, and we somehow feel 2020, the year, has been awesome. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself clean, and keep your distance for every time you need to. Whatever you do in the year 2020, do not forget your humanity. Because Black Lives Matter, your life matters, everyone's life matters. Thank you.